Hey everyone, today we're going to explore how much an index can boost performance in PostgreSQL, and we'll use Python to measure it. Basically, we'll see how queries behave on a huge table without an index, then we'll add one and see the magic happen. First, let's take a look at our table. We have a table called employees with columns like ID, first name, last name, email, gender, and salary. This is our playground for performance testing. Think of it as a giant spreadsheet where we want to find employees by their salary super quickly. Next up, we fill this table with a lot of data. We're talking about 10 million rows. We're generating realistic data with first name and last name patterns, emails, gender alternating between M and F, and a range of salaries. This will give our queries something to chew on. Once all the rows are in, we can run a simple check to see how many rows we have, basically confirming that our table is full and ready for testing. Now comes the exciting part, testing performance in Python before we create any index. To do this, we'll use a module called psychopubg2. If you haven't installed it yet, you'd normally run a pip install, but I've already got it installed, so we're good to go. In Python, we connect to the PostgreSQL database, then we define a list of queries targeting different salary values. We'll run each query multiple times, record how long it takes, and calculate the average. This way, we get a reliable picture of performance, not just one-off numbers. When we run this first test, we'll see the average execution time, let's say around 320 milliseconds. This is our baseline without any index, so it's what the database has to deal with when scanning all those rows. All right, now it's time to create the index on the salary column. By doing this, PostgreSQL can jump straight to the right rows instead of scanning everything. Once the index is in place, we run the same Python performance test again. And voila, the average times drop dramatically. That's the power of indexing. It's important to note why the first run with the index might still feel slower. The database pages for the index haven't been loaded into memory yet. This is why the first query might not show the full speed improvement. To see the difference clearly, we can drop the index and run the test again. Sure enough, the averages go back up, back to around 300 milliseconds or more because the database is scanning everything again. Then we recreate the index and run the Python test one more time. And just like magic, the averages plummet again, showing how dramatically an index can improve query performance. This little experiment is a perfect way to see indexing in action, and it's super handy when you're dealing with big data sets. If you want to keep leveling up your Python skills, check out the courses section where there are tons of free tutorials. Also, don't forget you can support the channel, join our community, and subscribe so you never miss a fun and practical lesson.